Happy thing. So, Boltboyz this season, let's take a minute and just kind of talk about what that's going to look like. Because it's been a question people have been asking a lot, and I wanted just to get some thoughts out there and see what other people think. But first, thanks to all my patrons, especially my boss patrons. See Curtis, Carl, Jason, Matt, Mike, and Jason. Appreciate you guys. You guys keep my plastic hobby. You keep my wife off my back. It's what you really do. You keep me from spending way too much money that should be going towards my daughter's college fund, on toys. Because I'm a man. I'm a man. Jesus. Okay, that's not the right slide. Okay, so if we wanted to talk about Boltboyz, so one thing, and like it's as good as confirmed, but Boltboyz are going down 20 points, which is a lot. So it's sort of out there that Boltboyz are going to be 90 points. 90 points for this next season, which is really, really cheap. But the thing is that that Monster are going to be 110 points. So if we wanted to look and compare these units with each other, let's say that Monster are down to 110, right? Like, the damage is through the roof. Look at this, 110 points. The damage per 100 points is like over 6, which is insane. And like 5 is really good. And then with venom encrusted weapons, which are probably not going to be doing a lot this season because we're going to be using it on reinforced units of Boltboyz. But against monsters, like going up to like 6.5 damage per 100 points, it's ridiculous. And then if you really need to kill like a monster and put some extra damage into it, it's like, you know, against a 4-up save monster, they're dealing like 9 damage. Like, that's a lot of damage. And you can see that this damage ranges from... so this is with venom encrusted... Sorry, well, let's just use basic monster killers. Against a 2-up save, it's like 5 damage or 5 damage. And then against a 6-up save, it's like 8 damage. So the range is actually pretty low. Sorry, I'm trying to open this thing for my wife at the same time. But like, yeah, like... they're consistent because they deal mortal wounds, right? They also have a rend, which is nice because 0 rend kind of sucks. So Boltboyz deal way less damage per 100 points. So, but jeez, they're so cheap. Like units of reinforced Boltboyz going from 220 to 180. Like, the damage definitely goes up, right? So, like, if they have a hasty shot, like, they're actually kind of approaching that 5 damage per 100 point mark, which is a lot. Like, yeah. The problem is that if they're obscured, they lose half their range, and if your opponent has things that are obscured, you just can't really shoot them. So, if you were to bring a whole bunch of Boltboyz, your opponent is just going to be like, oh, okay, that objective's obscured, and then my units are going to just like move and stay within terrain because there's a lot of terrain and the terrain is quite large, right? Like, I was playing around in TTS yesterday a little bit, and if we actually look at some of these battle plans, you know, it's like lots of places of power, lots of objectives to make, obscuring, and just lots of obscuring things. Like, look at this one. It's like through the middle, it's going to be like there's so many places for obscuring. 6 objectives, like both of these at the back can become obscured. Like, it's really tough, especially with these places of power in the middle. It's probably close enough to make most of these things obscuring. It's just going to be super hard to shoot. It's going to be super hard to shoot anything. So even though like the damage goes up, like the damage per 100 points, because again, like, they're so cheap now, I just can't really see them being played over monster killers. Like, if you have 180 points, if I had 180 points left exactly, 10 gut rip is probably better, you know? Like, I to be honest with you, I just can't see a world in which you're taking Boltboyz. If you had like a perfect list and it had exactly 90 points left over, maybe Hobgrots are better. If you have a Break-A-Boss that has Egomaniac, you can just, for, I guess, did Hobgrots go down too? Did Hobgrots go down? I always forget. I don't see Hobgrots on this list. Which is too bad, because Hobgrots are the ones that should have gone down. Yeah, we'll see what the actual points are like. It should be this week. Right? These are like as good as confirmed. But, yeah, 10 Hobgrots. I might take 10 Hobgrots, if I'm being honest with you. I might take 10 Hobgrots. Or I might take, like, a Slitaboss or a Murknob. And just so they can sit in the tower. You know? Yeah. If I had exactly 90 points and a perfect list otherwise, I still don't think I'm taking Boltboyz. Like, I just don't think I'm taking them. They're just not going to do much. And, yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Come join the Discord. Join the conversation. I have a fantastic community on Discord. Best on the internet. Like, subscribe. Wow.